Check this out. Think about this quickly, right? How many times have you been given instructions, whether it's in training, school, in life, by your parents? How many times were you told or given such a simple instruction to do something, and yet you still got it wrong? I'll admit it. I've done it countless amount of times. So many times I've been given instructions, I've been told what to do, I've even been shown what to do, and I still get it wrong. I remember this one time when I was young. I think I must have been in primary school, right? Me and my uncle were sitting. So he's trying to teach me this math equation, and I kept on getting it wrong. I think I kept on getting it wrong for like 2 hours straight. He was getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated. Why am I getting it wrong? I started to feel stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I honestly did feel dumb at that point, and I think the pressure as well that he wanted an answer, and then there's me panicking as well. Oh man, I start going all sorts of directions, just creating all sorts of numbers and equations in my head, you know what I mean, right? But that stuck with me. That stuck with me to the point where even up until now, every time I think about it and I think about the lesson that I learned from it, apart from knowing the answer now, but there's more to it, right? So I was just thinking to myself, how many times and how many of us get things so wrong when we shouldn't, right? Even in life, right? Like we get things so wrong, like, with relationships, we get things so wrong with just, health-wise, with just financially. Like we got so many of us that's made so many mistakes in terms of like, financially. You know what I mean? And then there's so many of us that's made so many mistakes in our relationships. And then we've made so many mistakes as well, just, mindfulness spiritually, do what I mean, right? Then I was thinking to myself, I went to my partner's graduation just the last weekend, right? And the principal was giving a speech, right? Now what he said was, simple is not the same as easy. That really stuck with me. That really resonated with me. Because I thought to myself about everything that I've been told to do before, all the instructions that I've been given before in my life, that was so simple, but yet I got things so wrong. I started to think about that night I was sitting down with my uncle and he was trying to teach me a simple equation and I was just not getting it right, even after he showed it to me countless amount of times. So I thought I would share this with you today. Simple does not mean the same as easy. And it also does not mean that it's impossible. All it means is you just have to keep on working hard. Sometimes maybe all you need is just a minute to breathe, a minute to compose yourself when things are going so wrong. And I think the most important thing in life is not to beat yourself for it. When you make a mistake, when you get something wrong, the best thing that you can do is take a step back, reflect on it. So next time you walk into the gym and you working on your goals, just remember, just because it's simple, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to lift, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Next time you're trying to work on your mind, just remember it's going to take time. Just because it's simple to talk about it, it does not mean that your mindset is going to change overnight. Next time you're trying to work on your finances, on your business, just because it's simple on paper, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy in real life when you're really putting in the hard work, all right? Next time when you think about your relationship and you're talking to your partner, you're talking to your family, you're talking to your friends, and you're trying to figure things out, just because it's a simple relationship, it does not mean that it's easy. It does not mean that the things are not going to go wrong. It does not mean that you're always going to understand each other and always going to be on the same page. So next time, keep it in mind, simple does not always mean easy.